wasn't a warning, it was actually a blessing. My name is Carlos. We're known, my wife and I, as the Amish Matchmakers because we help Amish singles to find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop a legacy that is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. Today, I'm going to talk about desire. You got it? Hopefully, men, you have the desire that you were born with. And I know that a lot of you have been told to suppress it, to put guardrails on it, and to not let it overtake you, to lead you to being sexually active or lead you to porn and lead you to sin. Well, it doesn't have to lead you there. It can lead you to freedom. It can lead you to epic. So go on this journey with me for 3 days. Would you? I know maybe some of you don't know who I am. Would you go on a journey with me for 3 days as we discuss desire and where it came from, what it was made for, and then how it should be implemented? Fair enough? Most men have heard their whole life, watch out, guard yourself, and be careful. What if the Bible started somewhere completely different? What if that wasn't accurate at all? Most men typically carry shame and guilt instead of desire or owning their own fire, knowing that that fire is good. They hide, they live a split life, they have this secret dark life of where their desire rules them. They feel guilt and shame because of the outcome of that desire isn't leading them to somewhere beneficial. And I get it. And you're right, it's not leading you somewhere beneficial. When it involves sexual sin, when it involves pornography, it is not beneficial. It's not because of where that leads. Again, come with me on the journey. Your design is dangerous and you can't be trusted. That whole message, telling you, most men either shut down or you blow up completely. Neither is how Papa God designed us. Man, it's not how he designed me, not how he designed you. That'd be a cruel father to give us this desire, this passion inside of us, this longing to be intimate, this longing to have relationship with a beautiful bride, a wife, a woman on a deep, intimate level. And yet we're supposed to suppress it. And it's wrong, it's evil, it's bad. Desire was born in the garden. Come with me on journey. I want you to, if you do look at scriptures, look this up. It's Genesis 1:27 through 31. Desire was designed in the garden and born in the garden, but shame overtook it later on. In Genesis 1:27 through 31, created male, female, he created attraction, he created union, fruitfulness, and then said, it's very good. He didn't create it and then say, but you know what? Don't have intercourse or don't have connection like that. Just, it's only for procreation. Yeah, he wants us to be fruitful, but he actually commanded us to have that intimacy and that connection. And yes, the result would be fruit coming forth as well in many ways, other than just having a child. That is definitely a huge, huge blessing, legacy, growth, right? But there's also more to it than that. Genesis 2, chapter 2, verses 24 and 25, one flesh, naked, unashamed. He literally says unashamed on purpose, that it is a blessing, a gift. It is not a curse to have desire. That is the original design. It's right there. The fire, the desire is the original design. Isn't that amazing? You're not damaged. You're not broken. There's not something wrong with you because you have such a desire and such a passion, such a fire. I want to tell you about this word, this Hebrew word, teshuqah. Now, I don't know if I'm saying it right, those of you that are Hebrew scholars, but it's spelled Teshuqah. Teshuqah. It's a rare Hebrew word. It's only found 3 times in the Bible. Genesis 3:16, Genesis 4:7, and Song of Solomon, or Song of Songs, whichever one you call it, chapter 7, verse 10. So Genesis 3:16, Genesis 4:7, and Song of Songs 7:10. Genesis 3:16 says, desire wounded. It created a wound because of that desire. They end up leaving the garden, and it was tangled in striving. It's where desire led to in that scenario. And then we've got Genesis 4:7 that says, desire is crouching, prowling for Cain, an unaimed fire. And we know where that desire led to even death and destruction. If you've read the story or know the story of Cain and Abel, how Cain ended up slaying Abel, but it was fed by desire. This word, again, second time it's in the Bible, tishkah, excuse me. And then Song of Solomon, Song of Songs, it's redeemed. It says, I am my beloved, and his desires for me. She celebrates it, fully restored inside of covenant. Are you following me? Powerful, powerful thing to have it fully restored, renewed, and blessed in the covenant of marriage. I truly believe that's what Father designed desire, fire, passion for. Papa doesn't remove the desire, he restores it to covenant. Hear me. Men, I know that you've had this preached and taught and pushed on you to suppress the desire, that the desire leads to sin. In this journey of this 3-day journey we're going to be on, got this 3-part series. This is part 1. We're going to tap into each one of these things and look at King David, even with Bathsheba, and then even look at what Jesus says about desire. It's very powerful. I hope you'll stay on this journey with me. Wounded and wandering, right? Wandering, why is this in me? Why do I have this desire? Why do I have this longing to be with a woman, this longing to fulfill this fire in me? We want to lift the shame and set you free in this process. I want to welcome you home to know that it's good and it's beneficial. It will actually give you energy and fire to get up in the morning, to fulfill your dreams and goals, to go after the things you want in marriage, in family, and legacy, and then teach your children to do the same. And by the way, women, you are not left out in this. You as well can have a epic, fulfilling marriage and desire the man desire you, and have an incredible, epic, intimate connection. Covenant marriage is the fireplace. The fire was never the problem. It just needed a place to be blessed. And that's how Father designed it. That's how Papa designed it. I've experienced many things in my life that brought shame and guilt. And I will tell you this message that made me believe that I needed to suppress my desire. It really created shame. It really did create guilt in my life of what's wrong with me? Am I broken? What is wrong with me that I want to have intimacy, that I want to fulfill this desire and this passion within me, this fire. There's no other way to describe it, but like this fire. And it's funny that it says in the word, it is better to marry than to burn. Like there's so many scriptures to fulfill this. And then you go into Song of Solomon, steamy, and it's real. This is not just metaphorical. No, it's really talking about intimacy and the desire and the fire being fulfilled in a covenant of marriage. It's very powerful and very beautiful. Man, we've walked with shame. It's time for it to be lifted. It's time for you to be set free. So now you can truly fulfill and go after a covenant in a marriage. The word itself celebrates passion, celebrates desire, celebrates intimacy in the covenant of marriage with zero warnings, with zero caution when it comes to entering into marriage and fulfilling that in marriage. It's a different perspective. So today, I want to call you to action. Those of you that follow us and been around us and know that we have three core activities. We have, triggers to triumph. We have Epic 30. We have MVP. Today, in your Epic 30, when you're spending your time releasing, receiving, and giving, the process of journaling, I want you to journal today and ask the Father, Papa, what did you give me this fire for? What is it all for? Father, I have this desire and this fire. What's it for? I want you to write that letter to the Father. And I want you to open the Word, do the random Bible search, open a physical Bible randomly, or go to the digital website that's random Bible verse dot, I think it's org. Just type it in the search, random Bible, and it'll come up. And I want you to receive from the Father. Let him write you a letter back of what he designed you for passion, for freedom, for fire. And tomorrow, we're going to look at Nathan's word to King David. You know, the famous story of King David and Bathsheba and him falling into sin with Bathsheba. Again, hear me. Tomorrow, come check it out. It's a 3-part series. Tomorrow will be part 2, and then Friday will be part 3. I want you to see and know how Nathan delivers a message to David. Might not be the message you've been told your whole life about sexual sin, and might be a different perspective. So join me tomorrow. Don't miss it. And drop me a fire or a comment below in this live if you're willing to attend all 3 days and hear this perspective and hear about the blessing and the benefits of desire, the blessing and the benefits of the fire that the Father instilled in you. That sexual desire that is good and is blessed by Father is what will bring epic into your life with your intimacy and connection with your spouse. Whether you're male or female, it matters, it works, and it's beneficial. God bless you. Thanks for being here today. My name is Carlos. My wife and I, Chantel and I, we are known as the Amish Matchmakers, not because we're Amish, but because we've helped the Amish singles to find a godly spouse, create epic marriages, and develop a legacy that is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. We love you. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.